Hey Frank, how's it going? This is Ryan with TrendLizard.com. I got your email. Hey, I'm going to take a look at Square for you tonight. SQ, pretty popular stock that's been on a very nice run off the 2020 low and largely for most of its life. And since it was incepted back in 2015, basically it's only given us two types of patterns over that time frame. One is trendy upside movement and the other is counter trend downside movement, and that has not changed to date. So that is bullish stuff. If we look back from the start, it had a little bit of choppy price action, gave us a very nice 5-wave advance into the 2018 low. One of the cleanest moves that we see on Square is this absolutely beautiful ABC pullback that ended in 2020. Obviously, this was a major cardinal event here for Square. Once it put in a low, it embarked on a very large, strong move and has turned sideways in 2021. So we know there's trendy upside movement. We know that this is a counter trend downside move. We want to go ahead and focus in on what's happened off the 2020 low. So this takes a look at that move. This to me looks like a completed 5-wave advance. Now this took a little bit less than a year, maybe about 11 months to play out. Since then, I think we've gone about, maybe 6 or 7 months sideways. I'm pretty confident that this 5-wave move completed, very confident, and that this move is now being corrected. Now the bullish thing here is the fact that this sideways to downward action that we've seen in 2021 is mostly sideways. It looks very much like a counter trend move. So I think overall we can be confident that the trend is still up because again, we're getting trendy upside moves, counter trend downside moves. The question we have to ask ourselves is this 2021 pullback complete? So that's what we want to take a look at. And there's two different ways you can look at it. I have an opinion, but I guess my opinion doesn't matter too much. We'll try to put some facts to it and some hard levels. So let's go ahead and zoom in on this price action here. So the first possibility is that counter trend pullback in 2021 completed with a nice ABC move into May's low. And everything since then has been the start of a larger 5-wave advance. Now, it takes some work to believe this possibility. For one, this first wave advance here into August high would be a leading diagonal. This first wave overlaps with wave 4, plus wave 5 of the move would itself be a diagonal, an ending diagonal in that case. So either way, you would have a first wave up and then you'd have a second wave pullback that retraced a little bit more than 61.8%. If it ended right at the bottom of this yellow support area, that would be a 61.8% retracement. It went a little below. We're okay with that as long as it doesn't hang out below this yellow area for very long. So this is a possibility, and if Square heads directly higher from here and starts pushing its way back towards the high, this is going to look like a very legitimate opportunity or very legitimate labeling that could support the immediate resumption of the uptrend. Personally, I think a more likely outcome is that it is still in that counter trend bullback in 2021 with an A wave down, a very large B wave recovery, and then a C wave down. I think just from a time frame, the way everything paces out, and everything else, this makes more sense to me. Now, the level we're watching here, just on a very short-term basis, is 233. If it moves below 233, that would indicate that this is not the low that was recorded in October to this pullback here. That would open the door for additional weakness. And to me, that would suggest that it's going to continue back towards these lows recorded earlier in 2021. That would be the expectation if it continues down. If it can, again, find a way to just turn higher straight from here and keep trucking away, it's going to be bullish. Then I would look at the possibility again that this is the resumption of the uptrend already off of May's low. I'm just not a huge believer with kind of how funky things have been to this point. And if you see additional weakness and see price moving back towards October's low, to me that would be just too much. It would have to make me think again that we're probably heading back towards the 2021 low before this large counter trend pullback completes and the next 5-wave advance takes hold. So overall, I'm bullish on this guy. I think more it's just about the timing and when this 2021 pullback will complete. If we see much more weakness and move below 233 or move back towards October's low or below, it's going to be a pretty clear sign that this pullback is not yet over. But if it can turn higher right away, then it'll be possible at least that this low recorded an end to this counter trend pullback and the uptrend has resumed. So hope that's good, Frank. Thanks again for being a member of TrendLizard.com. Lizard for life, as you say, which I love. And have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you again very soon.